Hello, folks. Happy Sunday. How's everybody doing?
What's going on, everybody? We
John,
got Gentleman, Prairie, Megadog, all the usual suspects.
GP, Mama. What's up, Perry? Dave, Ken, Mama Bird. We're gonna play with we're gonna put the hide banker together. Put a leg kit on it. My $22 leg kit. Pretty cool, man. Had to throw a little bit of flex tape on the ends here. It was kind of moving moving around in there too easy, you know what I mean? So I tightened it up, put some flex tape on it. Had to drill a different hole in the bottom, line up with my sluice and mats.
And you're running that on your own sluice, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's just high baker header box.
Yep, couple little modifications. Got to drill some holes, put the legs on it.
Hello, Jason. Yeah. Here.
Clip hooks right on to the high banker.
Yeah, I talked to Doug, Outlaw, and Ron F today.
Really?
I got bored, so I started checking up on people I hadn't seen in a while. And I sent Challenge the Kitchen message, but she didn't answer yet. I don't think.
I haven't seen her in a while. Rhonda.
Yeah, that's the thing. She ain't put up no videos or nothing, but on her community tab, she's been shouting people out every couple of days. So I
I
just
hope she's
commented.
all right.
Yeah, I just commented on one of those. Hopefully she responds.
Clip fits right into the high banker. Pretty cool. Hold the mats in. Of course, I had different kind of equipment on my sluice and got to drill new holes for it. So
That's all right. If the hole's the worst of it. Hey, that's a bright new drill. Is that thing waterproof?
I think so, dude. I'm not getting shot.
It sure is.
I put it in front of the heater over there for like a half hour. So
I
hopefully
don't
it's all
even
right.
I don't even care anymore. It's not that I don't
Um,
care. I don't want to buy this stuff, but like my cordless impact in my truck and drill and electric tools and all that. People get all sad or scared when they get wet. Oh man, you got it wet. So what? The stuff's built good enough. It
hello,
doesn't
Beth.
matter anymore.
Right. I'm gonna mute this for 1 second on my end because it's gonna get loud.
Yeah, I mute myself every now and then. There's PA. You can tell when the drill's working. It blows his hair in the wind. It's like Goldilocks. Some people ride dirt bikes. Some people use snowmobiles. PA uses power tools. Just wait for the air. Oh, I did do that time. Hello, Antares. Sure, PA's still listening. Taz won't be here tonight.
Hi, Mary. See you at work. Tomcat, Jazz, full house. What's going on? Oh, I gotta pull out some wrenches. Give me a minute, guys. A couple more holes.
Oh, is Beth Aquadonkey's wife? Oh, nice to see you in. Hello, Mystic. Chris Roberts has been chasing Mary around all day.
I'm back. Hello, Rob. What's going on, brother?
Tomcat Josh is out at Jim Fields, Nevada. Very nice, Josh. What are you hunting for down there, Josh? I'm sorry to hear that, Chris.
Ooh.
All stainless steel hardware?
Yep. Only the best. Clip mounts right in the top of the high banker box here, the hopper box. Now,
A little full half.
see what we're going to do with this.
Bullseye Cal Sydney. Very nice.
Wesley, what's up, brother? Get full half a wrench.
Oh, now Mary making fun of someone's spouse when they're not here to defend themselves isn't fair. That's why we prefer when Taz is here when we make fun of you. He also gives us some great insider information.
Yes, it
Invaluable.
does. It's invaluable, dude.
Hello, A3 Sky Warrior. Yeah, GP's over there 24/7 deer hunting.
Is he?
Yeah, while he was gone, we've been trying to get Mama Bird some subscribers because we know GP doesn't like that, but trying to get people to go over. Eagle Eye Prospector, hello.
What's up, Kenny?
Chris Roberts and Mary seem to be tonight's entertainment.
Can't see like I used to. Crazy. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
No, actually, GP for with Mama Bird subscriber level, that's about right for just the gold community. It grows really slow. If you wanted to get Mama's numbers up, you got to do the shorts like you did on your channel. 300
Yeah,
or
it took me a year to get 1,000.
300 are about the regulars for the gold community. After 300, it's the trickle ins. But you got to do the shorts to get the number much higher. Yeah, Careless just cracked 300, but Careless has been around for years. I don't remember when she started. She could be around longer than I have been.
About a
Hydrogen.
year, I think, since I've seen her. I think.
As long as I can remember, she was around. Chris Roberts is updating you that Kansas City lost to Buffalo.
Nice. I like it. Good enough. $27 awesome people in here. Hi, Jordan. Richard, what's up, brother? Beth Renella. Mrs. Donkey. Gonna have to get her a wrench.
She said that Aqua just got a new phone.
Cool. Miss Roberts.
Did she, Rob? I swear I've seen that name a lot longer than that.
Sorry about that.
It wasn't that bad. Mentally corrupted. Hello. We haven't seen you in a little while. Yeah, I didn't think she had any videos posted. Hello, sleepy. You gonna run that thing today, yeah? Mary's over here trying to talk people in chat into believing she's 55.
Something fishy about that, Zach. I'm not sure.
Don't smell right.
Yeah, 55.
Maybe the 8 is silent.
Maybe the what?
Maybe the 8 is silent. It'd be like one of those foreign names where it's 855, but you don't say the 8, so it's just 55. I know you have, Mary. Hello, Bacchus. Hello, bird. You still doing the 6 days a week?
Yeah. Yesterday, my ass was dragging, man. We were coming in at 5, getting up at 3, coming in at 5, and then we switched to 6. Wednesday next week, we'll be back to 5 again.
5 days?
5 o'clock a.m.
You work what, 8-hour days or 10?
We were doing 10s. I slept in today a little bit, though, so I feel a little better.
Oh, I texted Donna. Oh, A3 is going to get bumped up to daylight shifts.
Going to daylight shifts? Nice.
Just to
Right
cover
back,
some
got to grab a wrench.
Red Welch, hello. Oh, Chris, you already started the war. You can't go kissing up to her now. Hello, Dodard. The troubled one.
What's up, T.O.?
Yeah, I guess I won over on JP's last night. I don't even really know what I won. Some are saying a half a gram of gold, some are saying silver. I looked at the video real quick,
Oh,
but I
yeah,
think
you won. I think you won JP's first prize. It was a gram, I think.
no, I think it was second or third. I looked at the
Was it?
races. I wasn't the first person to win. I don't know. I'll send him the email. We'll find out.
Any win is good.
I don't complain. Hello, Wrench. He's got his dad home, helping him out with a bunch of stuff, so that's good to hear.
That's great. We got to follow up with the cardiologist for Mrs. Patriot.
Yeah, I won the second race or something like that. That's what I thought, Georgia. You know what that means, PA?
What's it mean?
Well, if she's got to go to the cardiologist, that's going to tell her diet and exercise, which means that PA also goes on a diet and exercise.
Possibility.
You saying I'm lying?
No, not at all.
Not that we all couldn't use it, but we know how that one works out.
Not at all.
Hello, Bill.
I am getting a sinus infection. Marvelous. Right before it's supposed to go away.
You, you're getting what?
Sinus infection.
Eat some hot sauce.
Right?
Mexican cure for everything down here. Oh, you need hot sauce.
I actually just loaded up with some cayenne pepper and stuff, dude. To be honest with you. KC took it. Oh wow, it was a tough game.
Oh, firefighter. Today, PA is adding a sluice kit to his or a leg kit to his sluice.
And a high banker.
High banker. I'm with you, Jason. Hubble Rob is saying the Steelers won.
Saw that too.
Prairie
I didn't watch
Prospect
any.
has Mama Bird's link up there. Everybody click on that. Make sure you subscribe to Mama Bird. Awesome
Please
person. That's a lot for us all.
help her out, please.
We had Buddy Biggs live earlier making some deer jerky. I was trying to hustle him into sending me some. He wasn't going for it.
I think this is going to work out pretty good with my $22 leg kit.
The reality is, PA, even if it didn't work, you would make it work. So the results are still the same.
Yeah. That's how we do. That is how we do, brother.
Brad Welch actually did some paydirts this weekend. It's a rarity for him.
All right. All right. I might have to cut these legs down a little bit, but it's not a big deal.
Why, are you going to make them adjustable or no?
Yeah, they're adjustable.
Hi, Brad.
I just probably don't need them this big, you know.
We saw that, Mary. What are you going to name your paydirt, Mary?
Mayor selling Pater?
She's got paydirt bags coming. I think she was talking about selling a couple. Better, Chris.
See you, Chris. Thanks for stopping in, brother. We're getting there. We're winning.
It's a way to do it, Brad. Brad bought paydirts to try and sucker his nephew into the hobby. It was effective.
Nice. He's got a mining partner now.
First, he's got to learn how to use the shovel. Takes a lot of practice. Just keep
Yep.
shoveling it nice loose there. When you get the hang of it, I'll let you know.
Anybody got any experience with the new Dream Mat, the second gen? Anybody use any of that? Should I waste my money on that yet or what?
No, you're not asking me. I don't even know what water is. Nice, Brad. Not only do you get someone to help you dig the holes, but you got someone to help you dig your truck out when you get it bogged too. Gentleman Prospector says he has a couple of second generation Dream Mats.
Does he?
Rock Butcher, hello, call in.
Yo, what's up, Rock Butcher? What's going on, brother?
We haven't seen him in a while.
Links up at the top. Anybody can call in.
Trouble
Anybody's
wants
welcome.
that AAA Rock haven't put a second gen in his cleanup, buddy. He thinks.
So I got the micro, the first gen, KT on the second one. It works pretty good. All right.
Now, dingo, that's basically like a coyote, right? GP saying he really likes the second gen. They hold more heavies in the deeper cells. They can run his high banker now for about half again as long before cleanups. What, Mary? You were wondering what? What to call your pay dirt? You'd be offended by any name we came up with. I'm a creative guy.
Let's help her out, chat. Help her name her pay dirt.
Trouble came up with an okay one. Mary's Fairy Dust.
There you go. Pretty cool.
That ain't bad.
How about Mary's Witch's Brew?
I didn't do it. I was staying quiet. It's on video. Contrary Mary bag.
The deer flu?
Mary's
joke?
dingoes. Oh, yeah, dingoes. I thought they were basically a coyote.
Well, there you go.
See, Marion, what you're doing if you're going to go down and get some local material, which I'd recommend, don't just use only your tailings. Go down and get a bunch of your local material. Speed pan it, which is just knocking off all the lightest stuff until your pan's about half-ish full or so, just until you get down to the heavier stuff, and save that as your pay dirt, just so it's all heavies. Oh, JP, or heaviers.
What's up, JP?
Hello, Tom Kingery. Jan says Mary's golden dream.
There you go. That's a good one too.
Anything with Mary's name on it can't be too easy.
Right.
Yeah, those legs are way too long.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to cut them down.
I don't know. If you got it dumping into a 5-gallon bucket or something, they're not that bad.
What we got here? What do we got? We got the 3-gallon bucket here. Try that.
Did you end up doing all day PA chores?
Uh, Depot. I run to the store and get a bunch of stuff, supplies. Stock up.
Probably a month troubled.
Got a feeling this is going to squirt all over the place. Lost that there for a minute. Hey, Mandy, what's up? Hi, Don. Tom Kingery, what's going on? I could see mess. I could see it. It's coming. Hopefully not.
What, you think you're going to flood your shop?
I already did it once, so what the hell?
I know. Why troubled? Benzo, hello.
What's up, Bento?
Top-notch gold testing, A3 Sky Warrior. Always free return shipping, asterisk if required. Nice, Rock Butcher. Had his 14-year-old kid out there hunting. First time for the whole job. Hello, Stanley. Looks like it's moving a fair amount of water. I only see one
Yeah,
leak.
that's gonna be all right. Oh, they kept the bucket there.
Is it level?
Pretty good. Not bad at all.
I'm gonna get some dirt down it. Hey, I don't know how to hunt or fish, and I've only robbed a handful of old ladies.
You don't know how to hunt or fish, bro?
I can fish. I mean, I imagine I could hunt too, but Tom Kingery wants to know how many gallons per hour that pump is.
It's
Jason
a
E. Miner,
15.
Jason E. Miner found
1500.
a sink from 1999. He's going to try it, see if it was any better. Yeah, Mary, everything's handed to me with my golden spoon in my mouth at 3 o'clock on the side of the morning at side of the freeway. What is that bag of dirt?
This is a picker bag from Lucky Strike.
You're just going full grill on it and doing it by the handful, not even using a shovel.
Nah, it's flooding out there. We gotta get some better hosage.
Our prices aren't that
It's
much different
working.
than yours, troubled.
Well, it's definitely working, man. That's good. Not gonna be bad for a little backpack high banker.
Don't look bad. That's one of our most expensive things, troubled. Right now, we're paying about $420 ish.
Pretty cool. Except for the flood. It's all right. Not bad.
It might mentally. I mean, gas prices suck in California. I can argue with you on that, but it's just as bad in New York or anywhere else. Had got high gas prices, but you got to remember we're all shopping on the same Amazon. We're all carrying the same cell phones. Uh, Other places houses are a little bit cheaper, yes, but we don't. We're double federal minimum wage out here. Yeah, a burger meal costs about $3 more, but you're getting paid 50% more. Hello, John R. So it all washes out.
Somebody's in the back.
What's
John
up?
R. What's up, brother?
What's going on?
John, we need to
Put
get you
together.
wearing a reverse mohawk.
A reverse mohawk? What
Yes,
the
sir.
what would that look like?
Well, that's where instead of having hair in the middle all the way up and down the back, you have a bald spot.
Oh,
Just
jeez.
a shaved bald racing stripe.
Thanks. What's up, GP? Troubled One? Mentally Corrupted? Who else is in here?
What did I do with the ranch?
Uh-oh. I was just outside raking the damn leaves, getting ready for winter because it's supposed to be cold up here this week.
What's a leaf?
Comes
Why would
from
you have to
trees.
why would you have to rake it?
So it's not all there in the spring when it gets nicer outside again?
Doesn't the wind just blow it away, or something?
I wish.
Sounds like a pain in the ass.
Mm.
A monkey butt, Jason? I don't know.
It is
Oh,
kind of big, Mary.
well, that's it. You get to a state like Ohio that's running on federal minimum wage or maybe barely above. Wow, those people are in sheer survival mode, like Trouble One says.
Yeah, minimum wage here I think is either 15 or 16, something like that. Maybe 17 now.
I
Something like that.
I have no clue what it is here. I know it's high.
Well, especially if you guys are paying $20 for a damn Big Mac out there.
It's $15 for a meal, pretty much anywhere. 12 to 15
Jesus.
if you get an extra large with fries and all that crap.
Jeez. I was
You
buying
can
Big
pay as high
Macs.
as 20 if you had like Wingstop or something like that. But the thing is, that's fast food. You can go down to my local Chili's here, right next to fast food, and you can pick up a daily lunch special for $8.50 to $10,
Yeah.
which is sandwich or burger or whatever, two sides, just no soda
Yep.
for $8 to $10. It's
Right.
better
Not
food.
too bad.
But pros and cons. We're all talking on the same price phones. We're ordering the same price stuff online. It doesn't change online price from here to there. The car price doesn't change across the country.
Right.
But your wages do. Your wages make up for the supposed Cali inflation. There's a reason why I see when I go down the freeway, I see several cyber trucks and Teslas all over the place.
Really?
There's reason. Oh yeah, they're popular out here. I know where two of them are wrecked right now. I could probably get my hands on them.
Jeez. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're in an impound lot right now. I was down there yesterday.
What up, Rocky Mountain Brad? He's lurking. He's driving home from Arizona.
Mentally, when I say that, I'm talking new cars. You can get the purchase price a little bit cheaper, but that all goes by the dealer and how much above their invoice they want to mark it up. But MSRP is the same across the country.
Yep.
Where California gets you in taxes, and it's not that bad. The income tax is pretty bad. But where California gets you is like you go buy a piece of lumber at Home Depot, they got a lumber recycling fee. I've never recycled a piece of lumber in my life.
Does it burn it?
They've got a paint recycling fee, 50 cents or whatever, which helps pay for the homeless paint or whatever the fuck the cause is. Little crap like that is what gets annoying. Or and I can't really blame them for this. I guess it's like that everywhere. You go to the beach, you got to pay to park anywhere. Public parking, there's like two spots for an entire city. Garbage like that gets annoying, but you just suck it up.
I mean, I could see parking by a beach, but because we have to pay here when we go to the beach, by Lake Michigan downtown. I could see that.
Well, to combat people parking where they don't belong, some cities have residents have to get a parking permit to park on the street in their city. I don't know if they have to pay for that or if that's given to them per residence or what. But it's pros and cons.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lumber recycling fee out here, Troubled. It's like per piece is like 10 cents or quarter or 50 cents or something. I don't know. It's annoying, but when you're paying $35 for a sheet of plywood, what difference does it make?
Right.
Yeah, A3. There's a lot of little tiny taxes, but the thing is, they're all constitutional because the only taxes that are constitutionally allowed are the ones that are optional. You don't have to pay the lumber fee, just don't buy lumber. You don't have to buy the paint recycling fee, don't buy paint. Blah blah blah. Income tax is technically illegal, but they passed something to make that legal. Georgiana just hired 2 new people at $18.50 an hour in Columbus. Yeah. I think my daughter makes 20 at fast food. Well, that's it. Mentally, you get into the big city. They're just as screwed as everybody thinks they are. But you get into the smaller outskirts cities, they're not bad. I mean, look at the election map. That tells you who rules California. Well, Troubled, there's states that still go on the federal minimum wage. PA, you're working on a hospital right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you on prevailing wage or no?
Yep. So it's a little more taking advantage of it.
Why not?
Well,
Not
everything
much though,
government, hospital, military, everything like that out here is demanded as prevailing. Why do you have so many Amazon boxes next to you? Are you Christmas shopping?
Yeah.
Your pile looks worse than mine. I've been throwing them away. Then I was thinking about that. Okay, I'm throwing away all these boxes, and one of my kids made a comment. They're like, "Why don't you save them and put the presents in that when you give them to us?" Because they usually wind up unwrapping crap that's in brake pads and all these weirdo boxes that I can come up with. They're like, "Oh, I got brake pads." I'm like, "Shut up."
I got brake pads, Dad.
No, they were actually making fun of me
Get to
last.
work.
They were making fun of me getting brake pads and thermostats and whatever weird boxes I could come up with. Yeah, Utah is still federal minimum wage. Shame. Hello, Huff. Trouble when federal minimum wage is peanuts. It's basically what mentally corrupted posted. I don't know. And they haven't raised it in like 20 years. Yeah, Baca says New Hampshire 750. In my opinion, that's garbage. That should go up significantly everywhere. At least 10. I mean, who could go work all day for $64? Give me a break.
Not me.
I won't even start.
I'm not getting out of bed for that.
Yeah, I won't even start my truck.
Nope.
Couldn't survive on that anywhere. But that's the thing. Minimum wage is not meant for you to raise a family on. Minimum wage is meant for high school,
I'm sorry, Backus.
young people that are learning how to work, and you get minimum wage work out of them, learning. But people who've gone their whole life without building any skill sets, unfortunately, they get knocked down to relying on minimum wage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if they're still doing that, they ain't doing it right.
Oh, Benzo, I get them all kinds of weird boxes because they're different size things. You get a 6x4 inch Amazon box for a girl's bracelet or something. So I'm either filling them with trash or rocks or something like that, or I get them little tiny like a little thermostat box or a blower motor resistor or something like that, and I wrap it up in that. So that's their joke now, is they make fun of my boxes when they're unwrapping their stuff.
Hey, Benzo, how you doing, buddy? Hope everything's well.
Not bad, bro.
You're welcome, Backus. Sorry, man. I didn't fix it. Yeah, I saw early in life that working for somebody and not being in charge, you don't make a lot of money.
Nope.
I had to fix that real quick.
Yeah, I just looked it up. Federal minimum wage is $7.25 an hour and hasn't changed since 2009.
Wow.
The federal minimum wage in 2000 was $5.15 an hour. So in the past basically 25 years, federal minimum wage has gone up $2.10. And you're telling me that there's not something wrong with that equation? I understand minimum wage does make everybody else's prices go up, but once again, those people who are working for federal minimum wage are still shopping at the same Amazons, the same Walmarts. They're still spending the same amount of money we are.
Yay, Akataki got his phone fixed.
It is mentally.
Sure is.
James Culver, what's up, brother?
Over, hello.
What's up, Culver? Hey, he hasn't been up here in a while either. What's going on with him?
Oh, he said he doesn't stream with people who haven't bought gold from him. Me and PA have, so I'm guessing that possibly you're dropping the ball on that one.
Thanks, I'm Zaxxon.
Hey, call me Captain Obvious.
Good job, Captain Obvious.
Don't worry about the language, MC. I'm not monetized. They'll never monetize me because of my politics.
Oh,
Fuck you, YouTube.
as soon as they do, they'll just strike your channel out.
Right?
If you ever monetize, they just look at you a little bit harder, and they'll strike you out by reporting. Versus if you never monetize yourself, or you run, if you never monetize, if you never want their money. I watched one dude. This dude would get like 15 or 20 copyright strikes a night, and the only reason I watched him was because I was up late wrapping Christmas presents, and he would just sit there, and it was like a drunk live stream, and he would just sit there talking crap and playing music. And somebody from the gold community came in and listened to him. But I mean, I'm rapping stuff, and you could hear the ding from the strikes coming through. He's like, yeah, another strike. Yeah, another strike. Yeah, another strike.
That's crazy.
They actually ding you on the live?
Well, I don't. You could hear
Marvin.
the ding. You could hear the ding through his phone or something like that. But he just kept getting strike after strike after strike after strike because he was drunk. He was in New Zealand, and he would just stream talking crap the whole time. It
Was
was
his name Andy?
no, it wasn't Andy. Andy's Denmark. He was funny listening to some of his rambles, and I was just staying up late rapping crap. So it was just something. It was background noise that I didn't have to interact.
Marvin Huff, what's going on? Prairie?
What they international restrictions? Why, Benzo?
What? No, Mary.
And 20 copyrights.
What did you play? You didn't play the little Chinaman song or something, did you? Ding 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 ding.
He was playing music.
Oh yeah, I remember. I stopped by that one. I was wondering how he was getting away with that. I know he was talking the whole time, and you're supposed to be able. If you're talking the whole time, you're supposed to not get struck for the music, but.
Yeah, really. 106 million to Ukraine, 27 billion. Oh, 106 billion.
Rich, the total came out today. 183 billion we've given to Ukraine. And a lot of it's missing. Where's the money?
No, here's the one that bothered. Here's the one that bothered me. In the very start of the incident, they had some reporter over interviewing people in Ukraine at a gun shop. The line out the gun shop was just as long as you could imagine. They were interviewing a guy. Why is there the line like this? Well, there's still a 3-day wait on a background check. While they're shipping people out of the major cities on trains, there's still a 3-day background check. But they're talking to him farther, and they're like, oh, so these are the guns that were given by the United States, right? And he says, we have to buy these. I'm like, what? And he's like, oh yeah, we got to pay for these. You got to do a 3-day background check, and you got to pay for them. And they're like, but the United States donated, umpteen gabillion guns. And they're like, no, we have to pay for them. Who the hell got all that money? We gave you stuff to defend yourself, and you still charged your countrymen. Somebody got a lot of money.
Right. I'm gonna guess here, but I'm gonna say that the American politicians probably got back a cool 40 billion.
Nah, Ukrainian politicians did. I used to watch a channel called Bald and Bankrupt. He was real big over in Eastern Europe, Russia and all the subsidiaries, and he would interview people from there, and they're like, yes, the Soviet Union needed to go, but it didn't need to go the way it did, because basically it was total chaos, and all the politicians that went in to run these countries after were so corrupt. They're talking to they're like, during Soviet times, yes, you were communist. You had 3 dresses. They said, but you knew you would have 3 dresses. Versus these other ones, they don't know what they're getting. And all these leaders, they just go lead the country, steal as much as they can, and leave. It's
That
different.
friggin' money, Bacchus, could have paid off our national debt. Mm-hmm. Seriously.
That's nice.
Or at least put towards it.
That's crazy.
Could have done many things.
But now, our kids and grandkids get to pay that debt back for the rest of their lives through taxation.
They'll never pay it back.
Yep.
The reality is nobody can collect that debt from us. The entire rest of the world would have to combine and go against us to be able to make our country fall, only because we have everything we need within our borders. If Canada and Mexico joined us, which they would because they're not stupid, if Canada and Mexico joined us, we could wipe out the rest of the world and put them all under our rule the way we want. We're one of the few countries that have everything we need in our borders: the food, the fuel, the resources, the lumber, the minerals. Most other countries don't have nearly as much of us. There's very few things we need, and we can do without them.
A little bit of history here. That's why Japan invaded China in World War II, because they didn't have the natural resources to make everything that they needed.
I mean, you look at it, Japan is really a crap country, and I don't mean this by any offense to them. It's a little tiny island that's overpopulated with minimal resources. There's not a lot to work with there, so you have to go take over other places. And
Risha,
we saved China from Japan, because Japan would have whooped China real bad back then, but Japan was stupid enough to mess with us too, because they were over in China at the time. The Indochina Wars.
We used Japan to get into World War II. Put an oil embargo against them. Back then, it was an act of war. So when we put the oil embargo against them, they sent us a declaration of war, and they just didn't tell the American people about it until after they bombed Pearl Harbor.
Yeah,
years later.
We put the oil embargo because they were taking over portions of China and invading them, and that's why we did the oil embargo. We also saved China's ass. China didn't have an organized military to speak of. It's all nuts.
$34 awesome people in the house. Did you say Wrench was in earlier? I didn't see him.
Yeah, he stopped in. He said his dad was home. He was taking care of some things, and he'd be back.
Isn't there something on, sorry to change the subject, but isn't there something on YouTube to see what playlist you haven't uploaded a video on, like the longest?
Well, you can click on latest.
Okay, here we go. I found it. Oh, never mind. It only goes 7 days. Damn it.
Brad.
Right, Brad?
It don't matter. None of them can sustain it. Just like Russia's suffering now. If they were a quarter as strong as they tried to profess themselves to be, they would have walked across Ukraine in 3 days, like the Germans did in any other one of the countries that they took over in World War II. The fact is they can't support the military, which is why we're always picking on some little country somewhere, is we keep it practiced. We have battle-hardened vets from everywhere. I mean, think about it. How long do you think it would take the American military to walk across Mexico?
Not long, couple weeks.
Couple weeks. We would walk right through that thing and own it down to the Panama Canal in a couple of weeks, and all resistance would be gone. They just couldn't do it in Ukraine. and then the world started feeding Ukraine the supplies they need to survive, which is the only reason Ukraine still exists. And Russia can't do that. But for the most part, they're using their own fighters. A couple other countries are kicking in fighters, but for the most part, they're using their own fighters. And that's just a precursor. Everybody's scared of Russia. Why? That could be your opinion, A3. I don't see it. They can't produce the equipment like we can, and they can't afford to be losing it like we can. If they had any kind of technology, they would have wiped that country off of the face of the planet. What, you actually get another day off, John?
Yes, sir.
And you got a premiere in a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, I could always change it though. I don't know how long he's gonna be up, but usually he's off by like 8 o'clock. That's why I did it for 8:15. But I could go and change it. It's fine with me. Right, it's for 8:15 though today.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, A3. I don't believe it, but that's the great part. That's a great part of America. We all get our.
Joe Blunt said, in other news, I got a 102% ROI from the Culver bag today. Nice.
Damn. Very nice.
I just want to say it again one time. Congratulations, President Trump, for winning that election, brother.
Whoa! Congratulations. Hell yeah.
A couple weeks for Canada, too.
Rock Butcher, 90% of Canada would agree to just give up if we told them we'd leave off certain portions of your country already and leave them separate. Come on, you can have all American freedoms. We'll get rid of your government completely. Okay.
Done. Make us Americans.
Deal. Where's the nearest gun store? Don't worry, we have mobile ones. They come to you.
Guess I'm doing that for a video.
Trouble One says John wouldn't know anything about that though. He is culverless, unculverized.
Hey, I hear you.
Prairie says Alberta's begging to be saved.
Where's all that from?
GP, you got any deer yet? Did you get one? Did you bag a deer yet?
So you still have a few more weeks at the hospital?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'll be there till February, I think. We got a lot done, though. I'll tell you that. We're already putting sheetrock up, and we just started like 2.5, 3 weeks ago.
Well, maybe you guys should start sleeping for 7 hours a day on shift.
The electricians disappeared for like a 3-hour lunch on a Saturday yesterday.
Oh, so they took a short one.
No. Yeah, but they're getting paid for it, so it doesn't matter. I mean, just the way that the unions work, you get paid for the day. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'll be back in just a second.
So I said to them, "Yo, where were you, man? This is Saturday."
Thank God he's gone. I'm Zaxxon. Thank God.
They were probably at the bar, Mary.
He wasn't having lunch. What is Mary talking about?
Gee, I said the electricians disappeared for 3 hours yesterday at lunchtime.
Oh, jeez.
Came back and
That's
locked up
nice.
their gang box and left. I'm
That's
like, it must be
nice.
nice.
Yeah. Yep.
Passed on 17 so far, GP. One year we had them hanging, man. Like 12 of them, I think we had hanging up. We were shooting everything that moved. I even blasted a squirrel out of the tree. He wouldn't shut up. He was telling everybody I was there. He was going, yeah, 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 yeah. I was like, bam.
Jeez.
Climbed up in
Oh
the tree,
yeah.
dude. And he was just freaking out, dude. Like, for like a half hour, 40 minutes. I finally took him out.
God.
And then sure enough, Buck comes walking through. Boom. And he went down.
Yeah.
That had to be 10 years or more ago. Maybe 15.
Oh, Rock Butcher is in here. What's going on, geologist Rock Butcher?
I know a couple nurses that work just the weekends. They work like 12 or 15-hour shifts. And they work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and don't have to work for the rest of the week.
What's up, Alaska Assassin
Alaskan!
Adventures?
What's up, brother? Yeah, man. We had like 12 or 15 hanging up on the rack
Hmm.
up the mountains up in Bradford County. I guess it was I gotta say 13 years ago or 15 years ago. My friend, like we used to go up there all the time. My friend died, and then one of the other owners died, and the kids just didn't invite us up anymore. They almost shot me the one year.
Oh,
I started
that's
wearing a
nice.
bulletproof vest when I went. Oh yeah, like when the kids got 12, 13, they started bringing them up. You know what I mean? But before that, it was just us guys, and we all knew each other. And we knew where we were. You know what I mean? And I heard a bullet whiz past my head one day. I was like, Jesus Christ, man! I got out of the tree, went back in the camper, and I heard the shots. You know what I mean? Then I heard like right by my ear, and I was like, that's it, I'm done. Till these kids get older.
Wow.
So I took like 2 years off, and then went back and I bought a vest.
Yeah, like what Rock Butcher said. Blaze Orange is a thing, BA.
Oh yeah, we
Get
had
your
Blaze Orange
vest.
on, believe me.
Oh, really?
But I was down like you would come into property, and then the mountain went up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just say the top of the mountain's north. So south of where the campers were, there was like a creek, and I would go down in that creek, and they would go up to the east of the property, halfway up the mountain. So a deer must have been coming down, and they shot at it, and it came
Hmm.
down towards me. You know what I mean? I was on the south end, like the southwest end, and they must have been shooting at it from the fire. There was a fire road that went up, and they were probably shooting at it, man, and it came right by my head, man.
Jeez.
I was like, that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
They probably couldn't even see me, you know what I mean? Because I was down in the
that's
gulch, but
true.
I was I was a good 20 feet up in the tree, though.
Huh. Yeah. Let me see. I could still go change that time on that video, right?
Bulletproof vests are illegal for civilians in Canada. What? That's crazy. I got two of them.
Just like everything else.
Let's
I
see.
got a soft vest and a carrier plate set up.
45. Here, I'm changing the time to 8:45 right now. It's not a long video. It's only like 20 minutes long. Just
Well,
a
it's
quickie.
8:30 here.
Yeah.
7:30
Eight-
there, right?
Yeah, 7:36. Yeah, for the exact time.
I usually get out of here about 9:30. So now that I got to get up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, you know.
Yeah. Here, I'll put it for 8:30 my time.
Would you rather be sleeping in and unemployed?
Um,
No.
actually, no. I mean, the money thing wasn't too bad. At the end there, it was starting to get. Uh, Mrs. Patriot was more scared than I was. You know what I mean? But I was actually enjoying myself, and then sitting around too much, man.
Yeah, we noticed you're enjoying yourself with your bi-weekly random gold adventures, wearing out trucks and
Yeah.
trailers. How many miles did you put on your car during that time?
A lot, dude.
It would be interesting to go see and be like, yeah, I put 20,000 miles on my truck with my trailer on it during that.
My unemployment days or unemployed days. Should I put
Yeah,
20,000 on my car since I bought it since June of last year?
I was bummed because I couldn't go to Nugget Fest, dude. I was ready to go to
Yeah,
Cali.
that would have been awesome.
And Rich only got a soft vest. Mine's a 3A, so it would take up to a 30-06 round.
I haven't bought them yet.
Anything bigger could hurt me. Assault style guns. Can you explain to me what constitutes an assault rifle that they sell here in America? Because
Black.
I don't think they do.
If it's black, it qualifies. Scary and black.
Yep. Rocks like six. Excuse me, guys. 6 and Hindustanis. What the hell are they, dude?
Sikhs and Hindustans are they're geo-religious groups,
Oh.
primarily Middle East. Hindustans are a fraction of the Hindus, and Sikhs are nearly by them, but they're geo-religious groups.
I can't believe I'm getting sick. This is sucking. It's supposed to go away next week.
Sick? What the hell? How are you getting sick?
Starting to get a sinus infection.
Oh, that sucks.
The best thing for him is ginger juice and honey.
Ginger juice and honey.
Yep. Grate up some ginger, some fresh ginger. And
Mm-hmm.
squeeze out the juice in a tablespoon. And put some honey on it and mix it. Clears you right up.
Well.
Good luck finding ammo for it, A3.
You have to
7.62.
make your own ammo.
Yeah, 762 by 57. Good luck. We saw that, Aqua.
The Brown Bess 57 caliber muzzle loader killed more people than smallpox. They are assault rifles, assault weapons.
I'm still waiting on my custom paydirt from Gold Nugget Sales. It was supposed to be here Friday. Then they changed it to Saturday, and now it's supposed to be here Monday.
On a side note, Culver ships really fast.
Time Saxon? You know what?
Oh shit! Somebody just said, Don, I was supposed to send JBC that money for that coin. Shit. We'll do that.
Culver.
I commonly order something from Culver on Saturday night, and the people get it like Wednesday.
Well, it's not Gold Nugget Sales' fault. It's the USPS's fault because it's been at my distribution center since Friday morning at 3 o'clock in the morning. So it should have been here.
See you, GP and
Are
Mama.
you sure about that? I heard for an extra
Come
five
up
bucks you
next
could
week,
come back
Rockford,
every time.
gentleman prospector.
Have a good one, GP. Mama Bird, have a good one. Mary, I'll have it tomorrow
Later, GP and Mama.
so I could slide down it when I get out of bed. With the mountain of Pater. I keep Culver and Troubled One are next. So yeah.
Wow, you haven't done a trouble bag either?
Oh my god. We just talked about this like a couple days ago, I thought.
How do we know that you're not a paid GNS plant just for marketing purposes?
I wish I was. Just wait, Troubled One. There ain't no way where I could do a secret shopper, but I can with Culver, so
I,
watch
I
out.
remember I remember when he was a huge Lynch fan. He used to preach Lynch all day long. Every week was a
Who?
different bag of Lynch.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No.
That's
I,
like
hey,
that's like un-American. Make the rich richer while Brother Culver and Brother Troubled One, they're just trying to get together some enough. They're just trying to get enough change together to get some stuffing to go with the turkey. But that's all right, John. As long as you feel good about yourself when you go to sleep, that's all right.
all right. So here, within 2 weeks, I'll have a Culver bag and a Troubled One bag.
So what's that mean? You're gonna wait a week and a half to order them because we know their shipping
Nope.
times.
Nope.
They
Nope.
still keeping you
It'll be.
busy at work, John? Or
Yeah, actually, the job I was running last night, I got it ready at 2 o'clock. Um, One of my packers did something, and I couldn't get the one machine to work again. So we've been having problems with it anyway. So hopefully tomorrow when I go in, the job is done. So, but yeah,
And
we're getting busy.
you guys are doing magazines and stuff like that, right? Right?
No, we don't really print magazines. We'll print like pages for magazines, like certain pages, but that's about it. Not the whole
Oh,
magazine, no.
John Polo is in the back room. Who's that?
later, Rock Butcher.
Who be John Polo? We don't know no John Polo. I didn't see him in the chat. Did any of you guys see him in the chat?
I
Nope.
haven't seen
See you,
John
John.
Paul.
Bye, John Polo.
Hmm.
He left.
Archaeology and gold. Hello, Gail.
Gil.
A&G, what's up, Gail?
All right, you'll see,
I
troubled
didn't have a
one.
guitar in my hand.
What happened, Culver?
That was Polo, Polo, John Polo.
Just Culver, I have your email. I'll email you probably tomorrow about it.
Aquadonkey went live earlier. He was jamming, dude. I wish I could play like that.
Have you been practicing?
Hmm.
Not really.
What was I doing earlier?
I picked it up the other night for a little bit.
Hmm. I slept late today. I didn't get out of bed till like 11, 12 o'clock, something like that.
Wow.
I was tired.
I slept till 9. For me, sleeping in late's like 9 o'clock.
I did one year's trouble.
I get up at 4, 3 when we come in at 5. So
Hmm. I've been working, I worked 12 and a half hours yesterday. Well, 2 days before that, I was working like 10 and a half hour days, and then about 9 hour days the rest of the week.
we did 8.
30,
We got a lot done though.
30. Yeah, that's why I was outside raking when you started your streamer, else I would have been here earlier.
We're putting. We have 4 bathrooms going in the suite. It's really small. Like 4 bathrooms is overkill. And
Yeah,
of course, underneath us is GI, gastrointestinal suite, and
yeah.
there's 4 procedure rooms in there, and we're working in the ceilings above it. So we got to get in there, plastic everything, clean it like we never been there, make it look like we never been there, and then on Sundays the core cleaning company comes in for the hospital and wipes everything down and sanitizes everything. So it's like really been crazy, man.
Hmm.
But we're running all kind of sanitary lines in the ceiling, tying into their vent stacks for that floor, and it's been crazy. Big shit.
Hmm.
There's no room for like major accidents, like a 10-foot piece of cast iron
Wow.
pipe crashing through the ceiling just won't be acceptable. So,
Yeah, I'm not.
and the carpenters, they don't want to come in on Saturday, so we have to make sure that we have all the pipe in the ceiling by like lunchtime or Friday, and we can only work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in there. So we got to get all the pipe and the pipe hangers in and hang the pipes in the ceiling, and then put it together on Saturdays and clean it all up and get out of there. So it's a pain in the butt.
What do you do the other days of
Yeah.
the week? If you're working 6 days, you go to a different job or you go do office
No,
work?
no. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we can only work downstairs. So we come back upstairs to 12 and work up there when we're not doing that. We still got to run all the venting, the cast iron venting in the ceiling in my space hooks to that sanitary lines that go down through their space, and then we got to run all the copper lines and do all that shit. So we do that Monday and Tuesday.
sounds fun. And you got to lay all that crap out according to the plans, right? You can't just freehand it and put it wherever you
Yeah,
feel like it.
yeah. We had to come up with scheduled plans. We come up and we'll take a print layout, and then we'll color coordinate what area we're going to be working in on what day, and so that they know exactly what's going on at all times.
Jeez. Oh God, that's hilarious.
Nobody's
Prospector
seen
Jason.
Joseph Knowlton. Where's he been? Jason, what's up, brother?
Well, there goes freaking awesome again with those backwards and upside down letters and words.
If your brain can read that without having to turn the phone over, you're a pretty smart feller. I mean,
Suppose it's just plain boring Sunday night. You all don't have
Dutchy!
to read this. I'm actually
Yeah,
just
ranches with
being
Dad.
me.
Dad came home today, Culver, and Ranch is hanging out with him, helping him out.
Dutchy,
What's going on, brother Dutchy? Good to see you, my friend. Ultra Maga, what's going on, man? Where you been, brother?
The upside down and backwards isn't what bothers me. It's the font when I'm reading his. I can read the upside down and backwards, but when it's typed in the different font, it messes with me a little bit. And the
I
and
met,
the and the stupid caps up and down. That's what makes it more difficult to read.
right.
mm-hmm.
Mention Joseph Knowlton, and he appears. Awesome,
Ultra
Ultra.
Mega.
I hope all's well. I mentioned you, Joseph. I said, "Where's Joseph Knowlton at?" And you
Hello again,
appeared.
Joseph Knowlton.
Nice, Perry.
Well, of course, Joseph, you're a staple in the community. Oh, great! Now A3 is doing it.
Yeah.
I can't do A3s at all. It makes my head hurt.
I have no idea what A3 said.
Wow, Ultra Mag is 74 away from 43,000 followers. Wow. Awesome, brother.
Jesus.
Yeah, Rich, that's all Greek to me, bro.
Hmm.
Knowlton did it. You know he did it.
Hmm.
Troubled One saw a channel that I would like. Mike versus everyone. I'll look into that, Mr. Trouble One. Anybody been checking out that 4B movement where all men should die because Trump won?
Where the hell do you people find this crap?
Oh man, it's all over the internet, dude.
You know, there's a chance that more Trump supporters have watched that than Trump haters. Just so they have something else to complain about.
I forget the four things, but they want you to stop having sex, stop dating men, divorce your husbands, and something else because Trump won the election. I was laughing my ass off, dude. It was so
I,
hilarious.
I saw some meme or something like that about Whoopi.
Yeah, and shave your head. That was it. Prairie got it. No dating, no sex, divorce your husband, and shave your head. That's the 4B movement. I'm like, what makes that any? The only thing that makes it any different is them shaving their heads. Because before you could barely get a date with a girl anymore.
I think I watched that same channel, Joseph.
Said I'm getting a massive headache. Knock it off. Right? Right, trouble one. Most of them got blue hair too, and it's crazy. They shaved it off.
I was actually driving down the road yesterday next to somebody with blue hair. Fit the bill.
Right, Donna? I was just thinking, like,
It is the
what
same channel,
guy?
Joseph.
I was thinking, what guy would want to sleep with that evil, vile woman? You know what I mean? Because I heard she had a daughter.
She is pretty rich. I'm not saying I'd do it, but she is pretty rich.
Well, in that instance, money ain't everything, bro. Right, Jason?
When are you going to pan that whole bag that you got, or sluice that whole bag you got, PA, next week?
Yeah, I might hook up the 10-inch sluice and run it. It's only been sitting there for a year. I got it like
Which bag is that?
last summer.
Which bag is
Picker
that?
bag from it's a pick. They call it a picker bag from Lucky Strikes. It's
Oh,
like a
nice.
5 gallon bucket. They throw a couple pickers in it, and it's $25.
Nice.
I still have two 5 gallon buckets from Thermal City when I was down there with the truck. I got to run,
Hmm. Hmm.
and actually, I got a big giant bag of tailings from the spring fling last year.
Wow.
Too, I have that to run. So I got
I'm kind
plenty
of
of material.
I'm kind of curious what John's been doing with all that dirt he's taking home every weekend.
John,
You're turning into
big
ranch,
L.
aren't you? You got so many 5 gallons buckets of dirt laying around your house. You're just buying new buckets instead of sluicing them, aren't you?
Nope.
You gotta empty them. You gotta empty them once in a while, John.
I have 9 buckets right here. I got 3 right there. Well, 4 with the stuff I already went through. In the other room on the other side over here, I have all my cottonwood stuff. I have like 8 buckets from there, but they're 1 gallon size buckets. So
Where do they sell 1 gallon buckets, John?
I actually got these buckets from my work. City Miner, come on, man.
We need to get John set up on a laptop so that he can read everything and do what he does. Are you on a laptop?
No,
Yeah, we need to get you a laptop and we need to set it up just about head height for you so you can pan while you're doing it. Hey, you should probably leave those stickers off your phone. They got you caught.
I know they did. You caught me. I know.
What was he doing to get caught?
Well, you see, you weren't hanging around yet, but John R was just an enigma on YouTube. He wouldn't show his face or anything. Well, he was behind um, Bill's Trash and Treasure at the Gold Show, and he made a comment. I'm surprised you didn't notice me. I was standing right behind you with my sticker on my phone. Uh, and so I caught that comment first. So I went back to their show and I found his picture on their channel. So obviously I had to rat him out to Vendetta, who's also, you know, curious to see who John R was. So in the time I shot John R an email, I'm like, caught your ass, Gold Show, sticker on the phone, blah blah blah. I told Mike, who verified it on his big screen, and by the time we did that, John had a video going out, uploaded. Hey guys, I just wanted to be on there. Was showing his face because before that he was just the faceless panner.
Yep. True story.
Culver wants to know how you're holding your phone and still on the camera at the same time.
I'm. You're okay. So like the phone that I'm using, this phone is my regular phone. This one is the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I actually got it for free. Didn't pay for it. AT&T just forgot that they sent it to me when I canceled the order. And I'm using this phone for the comments and the comments only for the chat.
Wouldn't a computer be easier?
Yes, exactly, troubled one. Shh. Oh man. Yeah, it's an I actually, so when the iPhone 13 came out, I ordered the 13 Pro Max. This is the bigger phone, and I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not too sure if I'm gonna like it because it's a big phone compared to the regular iPhone, whatever. And so I went back to AT&T. I canceled it, got my money back. And in the meantime, like that very same day, I actually got the tracking number for this phone. So they actually still sent me the phone because I got it like the next day or something. And I waited. Before I opened it up, I waited and waited and waited for AT&T to contact me about them shipping the phone to me, and they want their phone back. Never did. So a couple months went by. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna open it up and sell it. So I opened it up and started using it for videos and stuff, and because it was better than the phone that I was using for my videos. So that's how I ended up keeping it. I mean, now my phone now is better than this one, but whatever.
Trouble.
Yeah, technically I didn't because I paid for it and then I canceled it. So AT&T still sent me the phone even though they knew that it was canceled. So that's their own fault.
You justify it however you want to.
Bait and
Bait and
switch got
switch.
you. So, funny thing about
Oh,
iPhones
jeez.
in 2019, they scrapped all the phones that got returned to them and got $44 million worth of gold out of them.
Holy cow.
It's crazy.
Jeez.
You see what Culver told, or what troubled one told Culver?
Yeah.
Make sure that payment goes through before you ship the dirt.
Oh, jeez. No, it's not like I could call Culver and be like, hey, man, as soon as I get a tracking number, I'm going to cancel the order. No, I can't do that. No. I
That
wouldn't
that
do it
had
to
to be
nobody.
millions and millions of phones. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, bet it was. Sure it
See, if you
was.
if you ever watch one of the things on computer recyclings, the gold's actually the least valuable thing in it for the makers. They're they I watched a thing on them. They were talking about, yeah, we were crunching up all this stuff, and we were getting the gold off them. We're like, yeah, we're doing great recycling the gold. And they said one day we realized, we're like, wait a minute, we're grinding up $100 chips to get a nickel worth of gold. They're like, why don't we reuse the chips? They said, and
Hmm.
then it took off, and now we're actually disassembling boards.
Cool.
That's likely what they did with the iPhone. Pull the processors, pull any chip that's worth anything, and then they can sell it to a Google phone, and they get the chips they want, because that's where all the money is the chips.
Hmm.
There's not much gold in them, but it's the chips that's make them important. It's just like your computer. It's not the case that makes your computer work.
Mm-hmm.
It's the stuff inside of it. So you can go destroy the whole board for the chip if you want, but or for the gold if you want. But for a chip that works just fine in a cheaper, lower model phone that they can sell, works well.
Hmm. I've been taking apart the little contacts, for like switching and push buttons for on and off buttons or whatever, contactors, and taking the silver out of them.
Aren't you the guy who has buckets and buckets worth of gold material to go through?
Yeah. Yeah. This is what I got so far. This is all silver.
How much time do you think you have invested in those buttons? Or are you doing it at work while you're getting paid?
No, I just I haven't done this in months since like last winter when I was bored. It's not much. It's not probably not even a gram yet.
No. Silver might be a gram.
Yeah, but a gram's only worth like what, 25 cents?
Something like that. It's only $30 an ounce right now.
Yeah, see. I have a lot
That's
more to take out. I got a whole like Ziploc bag full of these things to get the silver out of.
how long does it take you? Only a second?
Yeah, a second or two for each one.
Okay.
And once you break apart the contact, just gotta look for the contacts and pry those off with pliers and break the silver off of it.
You're gonna have to smelt you a coin.
Why? Oh,
Make make you a
yeah.
button.
Yep.
Nope. You're gonna have to make a dog tag for Nugget.
And put it in silver.
You ain't giving him a gold one.
Yeah.
You give that dog enough gold that we make a name tag out of, John. I will definitely be petting your dog when I see it.
Jeez.
I went to Freedom Fest and Nugget's gold dog tag went missing. So what, man? You got to charge that one to the game.
Mm-hmm. That's about $1 a gram for silver. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, they have all those YouTube channels where they take the gold off the gold plated pins from the computers or all the gold plated keyboards or really anything gold plated. They got a whole bunch of YouTube stuff out there on that.
Well, if
I,
there's a few different ways to do it if you can get your chemical costs down, but more than anything,
right.
you have to have enough of whatever
Mm-hmm.
products you're trying to use to get the gold off to use up the product. You know,
Right.
if you use a $12 gallon of chemical for end process $5 worth of gold,
Mm-hmm.
that's not a profit. You need to use a $12 gallon of chemical for $100 in gold.
Right.
Right.
Now, I don't know a lot about that, but can't you recycle the chemical or no?
To
I
a
have no
point.
idea.
I don't know to what points, and I don't know the process. I know you can watch a few videos of it done on Vendetta's channel, but whether or not he actually turned a profit on the gold he got is different. I couldn't save that chemical. I don't have it. I don't have anywhere to do chemical storage.
Mhm. I remember a couple of years ago when it was Jam and Jeff and not just Jeff or whatever now. When it was Jam and Jeff, him and I were talking about it, and he bought a whole bunch of stuff on eBay, like those gold-plated pins from keyboards or from computers and stuff. Spent like $400 or $500 on a whole bunch of different stuff, and me and Bayou Gold Guy were telling him like, dude, start making videos on that stuff because there's a lot of people that do it, and who knows what would happen? Maybe it'll go viral. Who knows? And he sent me pictures of like a one little. It was a little bit bigger than a 1 ounce gold bar that he actually smelted himself from the gold plated stuff.
I saw it and had talked to him or whatever. You know, he turned a profit doing it, but he didn't turn
Huge
as much of a
profit.
profit as he needed to or wanted to. And you know, as far as posting videos on it, if someone goes on there and shows a video of them turning a profit off of doing gold plated pins and shows every step of the process, well, the price on gold plated pins is going to go up because every idiot and their brother is going to figure they can make money
Hmm.
off of gold plated pins.
Right.
So it's one of those things. If you have something that truly works, you're not going to tell anybody how to do it because
Hmm.
you're going to want to keep getting those prices.
Right.
But he also started doing that when gold was going up on the first big push,
Yes.
and he thought gold was going to like 3,500 or something like that. And then when gold plateaued and went back down a little bit more is when he got back into the community more. He's like, yeah, you know, I might not have been. With gold's push right now, he might be back to doing that stuff. Who knows?
I have no idea.
You haven't talked to him?
Not really that much since, just in chat whenever he's there. I knew Bayou Gold guy's probably been talking to him.
Yeah,
Are you still?
Street Tips is a good dude for that.
Yeah,
Yep,
Street Tips
that's
is good.
another one.
Vendetta does good videos on it. There's a few different ones. I was watching some
See,
mountain
Adam,
guys. I
thanks for
forget the
coming in.
chief. There were some mountain guys that did pretty good. Are you still talking to Bayou pretty regularly, John?
Yeah, yeah. I was just talking to him the other day. He was telling me that maybe about this was like 2 weeks ago or something. He was mentioning, he's like, yeah, there's a hurricane coming. I'm like, huh? There's a hurricane coming since when? He's like, yeah, it's supposed to be down here later in the week, but apparently he's fine. I mean, I haven't talked to him since then, but seems fine down there. It must have mm, probably wasn't that bad.
No, it couldn't have been.
That's what he was saying. This was like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago or something, maybe three. I don't know exactly, but it was a couple weeks ago. And he's like, yeah, I still haven't even took down the all the boards covering up the windows because it's still hurricane season down there. I don't know till when. If it's over now, I don't know. But at the time, he still had all the boards up covering his windows and stuff from the first hurricane.
Good
And when he
Lord.
told me that, I was checking on the weather down there, and it didn't seem like there was a hurricane going there to me. Because I was watching, I'm like, where? What? I heard something on the Weather Channel that there was supposed to be a hurricane, but I didn't think it was going his way. I thought it was going towards like more towards Florida or something again. That's what I thought. I don't know.
Yeah, it all depends on who you're watching too. Because if you get one of these amateur meteorologist types
Right.
that you start watching, and they start saying a hurricane's coming, and if you believe the crap they're spewing, you know you could get yourself all good with it, and then you know, oh, it never forms because this factor that you don't know anything about didn't
Mm-hmm.
happen or whatever.
Right. I mean, but at the time, the hurricane was probably, I mean, it was still in the Gulf, you know, probably 3 days or 4 days before hitting landfall anywhere, you know. So it still had time.
Yeah,
So,
Well, boys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up.
yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna get off here. John R's got a premiere right after this. Uh,
yeah, I'm going to go back and change the
starts in
time.
like, oh, he just changed it. Starts in 38 minutes now.
I'm going to change it till 9 minutes from now if I could do it.
9 minutes from now.
I'm going to change it for 8:30.
Why is that? Because it takes you 6 to smoke a cigarette and get back down to the basement.
Nope.
I know it works
Thank
for
you,
me.
everybody, for coming.
I'm gonna go do the same thing. But
Number
anyway,
one,
all right,
Maryland
everybody in
Crumpet,
chat, Prairie,
freaking
Joseph,
Prairie,
we're all going to John R. Prospectings for a video. You guys want to go over?
Donna, Joseph.
8:30. Just changed it.
Cool. Appreciate everybody coming in. Have a great week, and we'll see you later.
See you later,
John R,
PA.
see you, buddy.
Have a
See
good
you at the
one.
premiere.
See you in a little bit. Goodbye,
Later.
everyone.